We're here today to lay to rest the wonderful
Girl,
series Designing Women.
girl. Well, the start of that, girl,
Well,
girl,
this is the funeral. Then we go have the repast.
girl. Speaking of that, when I message you about my mama, and now she told me that when that woman fell out on her, literally fell out on her, she's like, Mims, that woman was twice my size. I'm like, I know what you're talking about. And she put her arms around me. She just went limp. I thought I was gonna fall down. I'm like, I know, I know.
But the Lord saw fit. The Lord said, I will strengthen thy core to help support this woman and the burdens of this woman hanging off of you. So saith be, so saith it was
And
done, honey.
then when she said the one just fell out flat in the hallway, and I think face down. I don't think it was. I think it was. I think it was blamp.
I hope she hit her knees first, because Lord knows you don't want to do a face plant in that floor. That floor at IRL is hard.
Mm-hmm.
That story was crazy though.
I
Like
know.
it
I know.
was wild.
I know.
I just, I mean, heartbreak is heartbreak, right?
Yeah.
Heartbreak is a real thing.
And the way she was describing them, it sounded like the minister and his wife of who you know, but I doubt it was
Mm-mm-mm.
because
I would have gotten a phone call.
you would have got a phone call.
I would have gotten a phone call, girl. I would have gotten many phone calls and many texts, honey. You know that.
Let me just say, Mama Maim may have been one of the ones falling out in the hospital.
She would have been fought. I'd be like,
Oh, Lord.
yeah. Alexa, play Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Alexa.
Oh,
The
girl.
gospel version. The gospel version.
Ding. No, I'm not even going to try. uh, uh-uh.
I'm not saying nothing.
I
I didn't say a word.
Oh, God. Lord have mercy. Dear listeners, we were just having a debate before we started about whether heated rivalry is good or not. And
I mean, if you like hockey players that are closeted and having lots of
did you
sex
like
in
Yuri
them,
on Ice?
this is not like Yuri on Ice. How dare you? How dare you? In fact, if the characters from Yuri on Ice showed up on the ice on this show, they would be the first ones to call them the F slur and then skate away. Let's be for real here. Stay away! No, 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 no! Don't skate around us, girl. Mm-mm. We got a rep to protect, honey. We struck. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
It is good though, dear listeners. If you haven't seen Heat of Rivalry, it is good. Then again, I also really love hockey. I liked hockey before
I
this.
don't hate hockey.
Well, girl, how much do you know about hockey?
Puck.
Great. That's about all you need to know for their storyline. Because
stick and puck. Is that it? Stick and puck.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called? A stick?
A hockey stick, yes.
Okay. Remember, my dad used to watch hockey all the time, so it's like I wasn't.
Their jerseys are called sweaters.
What?
Yeah, they call their jerseys sweaters.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Is that what they used to wear back in the day before hockey?
Yeah, when they were thicker, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweaters. Sweaters. Even though they're not sweater material.
No.
Sweaters.
I have a hockey sweater. Yes, a sweater. Sweaters.
I used to have a hockey. You remember my hockey jersey from when we went to Montreal?
No.
Yeah, I used to wear it in school all the time.
Girl, I don't remember your life.
I forgot.
I'm sorry, I'm not you. I don't remember.
I keep forgetting that people mean something to me that they don't mean to you.
Right, like I you have this whole life that I was not a part of, and like that we were not together 24/7, Maim. I'm sorry.
I mean, we were in school.
We were.
Yeah.
We were.
That's why I said that. I'm like, I literally wore it to one of my school photo sessions.
Girl, that could have been a year we weren't in the same class.
We still found each other though.
We did.
Up in that lunchroom, honey.
Oh, God. I hated lunch. I really, until the only lunch I ever really enjoyed was senior year.
8th grade lunch was great when we had our little AG
Oh.
table in the center of the, like we were holding courts.
I,
Girl, you know that was it.
I also liked when I was in elementary school and able to sit upstairs,
Yes.
like looking down over, like
At other people, judging people.
yeah, because like I would sit down in one of the tables that was facing over the long tables. I hated those long tables; they were uncomfortable.
Man, that 8th grade table.
Mm-hmm.
I remember so funny. Like, it was actually even funnier when you really go back in time and think about it because no one sat there. It was there for us every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were such best.
We
didn't do anything. Just nobody would sit at that table.
I mean, accidentally spill orange juice on people and get blamed for it. Sorry, it was Sunny D. It was always a little bottle of Sunny D.
What? What are you talking about?
Girl,
what are you talking about?
I had a revelation today. 5 Alive is still a thing in Canada.
Stop it. Stop. Oh my God, don't tell me that. That was my favorite of the orange beverages.
I know, girl. I know. I was like, I wonder if this is still a thing because I went home this past weekend. I got some pizza, so the pizza wasn't ready. So I walked over to Publix, wandered around. I was like, I wonder if 5 Alive is still a thing. Because, I think crazy thoughts. And I walked over. I was like, it's not here. I went to the Google machine. I was like, a liter? Wait, Canada? Oh, my.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Thank you for preserving what should have taken the place of Sunny D.
Oh, yeah, it was far better than Sunny D. Probably because all that added sugar in it.
Girl, it was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It really was.
It was terrible for us.
It's the only thing made of grapefruit that isn't Fresca I ever liked, really.
I loved it so much.
I did too. I
wonder if you can have it shipped.
I think you can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Private Live juice.
It is. It's all juice and sugar.
Yeah.
From concentrate, girl.
It's on Amazon. Shut the frick up. Shut up. They have juice boxes on Amazon.
Now, girl, now that you're a little bit older, that with a little shot of vodka.
Girl. I need this up in my mouth parts. I need it now.
Girl,
they have different flavors of 5 Alive in Canada too now.
I know, girl. Speaking of things you need in your mouth parts, did you know that we have a Patreon? What? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com/MrMahaffey, you can join our Patreon. And Crystal, thank you. Thank you for reaching out to us and sending the sweetest note about how we help you during this shitstorm that is what's going on in the world right now.
Girl, it is pure Taco Bell storm up in there, honey. Yes,
it is. There's a lot going on in this world, and we are happy to be here as an anchor, as a source of joy and inspiration. You are my soul and my highest inspiration.
We love you, Crystal.
We love you, Crystal.
We love you, Crystal.
Not as much as Mims man loves crystals, but we love crystals.
Baker, hey. Oh my God, he got something new this week that wasn't a crystal.
Hold that thought. We'll get to that in a second. Hey, Maim. Did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's You Slay Me. It's our Mercy Road podcast.
Good too. I like this week.
I do too. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have a website?
What?
MimsMaim.com. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
do you know what I love?
Your 5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. 5-star reviews. They really help us grow. And, dear listeners, if you want to, like and subscribe. That really helps us. Hey, Maim, this is season 7, episode 21. Gone with the Whim.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
We start with a slow theme. Do-do. Do-do-do.
Like a dirge version.
Do-do. Dirge.
They should have had him play it in a minor key.
And girl, we're at a plantation.
Of course we are.
Are
This
you
isn't
gonna
triggering.
are you gonna sing that? Are you gonna sing that, Maim? Huh? Huh? You gonna plantation? Huh? What you gonna
Look
do?
away, look away, look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland, I take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Yes, dear listeners, I learned how to sing that in elementary school. Because why not? Slap to the face. We're going to teach you this song, kids, with no context of what any of it actually means.
I didn't learn that one.
We had that song in music class.
With Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
We didn't sing that.
We did in ours.
Oh. Oh.
But it was the 80s, and nobody was thinking about that still. Like, we weren't really... Remember, we started school in, like, not, like, late 80s. It was mid-80s. We were still a very racist city.
I know that. I never thought about that. That was not... I remember... Because
Yeah.
I remember a
We did,
lot
like,
of the
a whole...
songs.
There was, like, a whole section of, like, Southern songs that we learned to sing. Like, historic Southern songs.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh, Song of the South. Mm.
I do remember Zippity Doo Dah.
Yes, that was part of it. That was part of the curriculum.
But I do not remember Dixie. I remember Ragtime. I remember or at the Hop was the song. Girl, the when we moved to the 50s. I remember that.
We had such a good music teacher.
I remember listening to Hall of the Mountain King and drawing every October.
Back then, they really encouraged creativity so much.
I remember she showed us Into the Woods, didn't she?
No.
Are you sure? I seem to remember.
Not that era.
I swear.
That version of Into the Woods was like 89, 90.
Yeah, we would have still been in music class.
I remember seeing Into the Woods because of like Mrs. B. I don't remember seeing it before then.
Okay, because I distinctly remember some like fairy tale thing that they put on the VHS and had us watch, and it was Bernadette Peters singing. So I don't know.
Well, Bernadette Peters was, I think Bernadette was in Annie also, wasn't she?
But dressed up as animals.
No.
Yeah, like there. I remember like Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad. I remember this. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'm not saying that you're not remembering it. I just don't remember it myself.
I could be wrong.
I mean, we watched a lot of videos, so I mean, it could have been a lot of things.
You know,
that could have been Shelley Winters, or not Shelley Winters. What's her name?
Girl, swimming right along. Girl,
No, what's her name? The one that had the Shelley Duvall.
it could
Oh
have
my
been.
God! If Shelley Winters had hosted that show,
Hi, I'm Shelley Winters.
no, it would have been like,
I mean,
watch me swim.
girl, it could be. It could have been that, but like and maybe it was in band class because there was a time we weren't in the same band class.
That's true. We were in different band
Um,
class. I
'Cause
wish I was in your band class.
it was later on. It was
Oh my God!
like 7th, 8th grade, but it was
That would have been more. That would have been a more accurate time for that one.
but it was definitely when we were in. No, I think it was in homeroom because I remember it was with. I think it was with. Oh God, I said a name. Whoops! I said a name. We're back. Yeah, but it was during that we were playing cards. And I think it was on the TV. Is a mental thing I've got. Anyway, girl, what did your man buy?
Oh, so he's gotten really into mammoth teeth. I
Mammoth
know.
teeth?
Mammoth teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, like they actually look really cool. It's actually a very interesting looking artifact. So that's kind of like replaced the crystals for a while.
Mammoth teeth.
Hmm?
No, I'm googling, dear listeners. I do. That is disgusting looking.
Tell me how you really feel.
Like that.
Yeah.
What the world? What does he do with said mammoth tooth?
Put some on display.
Girl, it looks like, speaking of this episode, it looks like something you could play like a washboard.
Little dulcimer.
I have a dulcimer. I have not yet learned how to play it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna take classes?
No.
Okay.
Is it going to sit in my closet forever? Yes.
Okay.
They're very easy to play though.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like the easiest string instrument to play.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
You just you do the chords and you just strum like this back and forth. It's like and sit on your lap. It's super easy if you learn how to do it.
got it.
Mm-hmm. But I in trying to learn how to do it, I learned I do not like playing string instruments because I do not like my fingers to hurt.
Yes. That is kind of the give and take there.
Yeah, girl. So they're clearing the house.
Okay.
They have to clear this house because this man who I didn't catch his name and Kiki Coco Kuki, what is her name?
KK.
Kiki is redesigning the house. So they're taking out all of this old stuff. And the house looks like the Gone with the Wind house.
That's what a coincidence.
I know, since the title of this episode is Gone with the Whim, Gone with the Part 1.
Part 1, dear listeners.
Part
This is going to be a 2-parter.
Hold on, did I say all that? Hopefully I did back in the day. Did I say this is season 7, episode 21, Gone with the Whim? Hopefully I did. I don't know. We'll see. Season 7, episode 21, Gone with the Whim, Part 1. Anyway,
we're gonna send this show off with class and do like double back-to-back episodes.
Are we? Oh, we are.
We are.
They barely did. But yes, it's a Gone with the Wind house. Because they've already taken down the Sugarbaker set.
They have not. There's a moment inside the Sugarbaker place.
Not in the first part. No. None.
They never go back to the Sugarbaker house?
No, they are all in this house.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, there is the moment in the Sugarbaker house. Remember when Kiki comes and sits in Julia's desk?
Girl, that's not in the first part.
Oh, the first part. Okay.
Yeah.
But they couldn't have taken down the set still, though. But we just said they took
I
down the
don't.
set.
So I'm gonna say later on in this episode,
Yeah.
there's a scene where BJ's not supposed to be there and she's there. So I'm sure this was not filmed in order.
All right then.
It's a scene where BJ has left to go deal with the stuff, and then in the next scene she's there.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sexy Chris is there lifting things. Dear listeners, you may remember him as the dumb one that Mary Jo really liked, but he was too dumb for her to date.
Yeah, Patrick Warburton, baby.
Patrick Warburton. And Bernice wants to be next for being lifted.
Oh, Bernice, you little minx.
Mm-hmm. So BJ is impressed. I don't know what she's impressed with. Dear listeners, I watched this when I was drunk last night, so we'll have to cope with that.
Duly noted.
And Mary Jo lets it slip that Sugarbakers is in bad financial straits.
Again?
Again. And they have to do this.
Oh, Sugarbakers.
They have to do this job, y'all. They have to do this job.
Otherwise,
they're going to close.
Yes.
Maim.
Yes.
Otherwise, they're going to close. And dear listeners, spoilers, they close. So, what?
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
I thought at the very end she turned off the lights. That was it.
No.
Oh, then I forgot
That's
the.
You really don't know how this show ended, do you?
No, I don't know how the show ended.
Okay, well, keep on going. Just keep going. That's why every time you kept saying this, I'm like, I don't think this is how the show is. I remember it wasn't like a sad ending. It was like a funny ending. So, yeah.
Okay, well, dear listeners, I don't remember this because I quit watching the show and did not watch the last episode.
Yeah, our family never stopped watching the show. We stayed the whole time. Mama Maim will stick with the show, girl. She will stick with the show. Like she'll wait
even after it is long and dead and gone. Good on her. Good on her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kiki's here, and she's very happy that all these people are working for her. And Julia's like, well, we're contractor. We're a contract company. We work for ourselves, and you have hired us to do a job. Julia goes full indignant, and BJ pulls her aside and's like, hey, calm the fuck down. And then they show this couch, this red couch, and Kiki wants bright colors in the entire house. Like just swirls of bright colors. This red couch has black and white trim on it. Mm-hmm. It looks like something out from Snick.
It does. Oh, that's a great comparison.
They hate this couch. Everybody hates this couch. BJ pulls everybody aside and says, look, somebody's trying to take over Poteet Industries. And I'm not liquid right now, so just throwing this out there, we take this or we fold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys to do what you guys to do, girl. I do like BJ this whole episode, right? I do like that she keeps reminding everybody, like, this is business, right? It's almost as if BJ's existence in this episode reminds us, or maybe actually finally tells us, why this why this company has constantly struggled. Is because this is one of the first times we're seeing Julia do this, like where she's like, I don't want to. I'm like, how many times has this happened? Is this why you guys are always struggling for money?
Yes.
So yeah, it was just funny, like in that way, because that really was BJ being the business-minded person
Mm-hmm.
said, "What is wrong with you?
Excuse me.
You still coughing?"
Yes, girl. Well, Kiki and the Old Man, good band name. Kiki and the Old Man are off to go tanning, and Anthony says, I stayed a little bit too long in there. They walk off, and Bernice has the revelation that she didn't think her hooters are real.
Probably not. Probably not.
So then the ladies start talking about how they can just imagine themselves in this, and like Carlene can just imagine herself in this huge house, and Mary Jo can imagine herself as Scarlett, and Bernice can imagine herself as Siegfried and Roy.
When they were little girls.
And Julius says it's all about romance. Mary Jo says all about sex. BJ says all about a male fantasy about men taking advantage of women. And Bernice says that reminds her when she met Mr. Clifton, and she knocked down the door and he didn't resist for too long. And Julia then says, that movie really colored all of our lives. And Anthony goes, nope. Just nope. Period. Nope. Have you seen Gone with the Wind?
Many times.
Okay. Before your ex, had you seen Gone with the Wind?
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
That was a big part of being in the South. Like it wasn't like at the time back then, generation wise, like people just didn't think of it in the same context they think of it now. So it was for a while like the same as like when the Ten Commandments comes on and when all like it came on TV, everybody watched it. Like it's just a thing. Like it was just
My
another
family didn't.
cool. Well, your family's not like a lot of Southern families. like
Girl,
you're...
girl, I have something to tell you.
What?
I have something very important to tell you. Your family's not like a lot of Southern families either. That's why I was wondering, did you
I
watch?
realize that, but our family liked it because it was and is technically context withdrawn. It's a great movie. Like it actually is a good movie. So it's not just like that. So like our family just liked it because it was considered like a classic Hollywood film. So I mean it's more based on that. Like there are whole groups of people in the country like that's what they take from it. That's why people now are kind of not as like happy with the context because
Uh-huh.
it was a blind ignorance, right? Like we don't want to think about the context of this. We don't want to think about this because it was a really good movie. So, and remember, for a lot of Black culture, even though the movie was problematic, it was also the first time a Black person had won an Oscar. So it's it's a very complicated history.
Okay. It's very long.
No, I know you don't like super long movies, and I realize that.
And I doubt I'd like this movie. Like I know you're.
It's so overdramatic, and everybody is so. It's like it's to the point of almost like camp level. Like if you watch it now, you will say, "Oh, this is just camp. Like this is ridiculous." Everything that happens, it's like, "Oh, this is." It's a lot. This is a lot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I think that. I don't know. I think it is difficult because there are certain movies, right? There's like I have trouble watching In the Heat of the Night, even though it's amazing because like they use the N word so much. I'm like, okay, this is a lot, but it's
Yeah.
supposed to be of the time, and that's how people did that. But you can't. It's hard to divorce it and like say like, well, that's all terrible now. It's like, well, no, it's not that it's all terrible. It's just that that's just kind of how it was.
I mean, the thing is, you could say that it Gone with the Wind is terrible. That way, you wouldn't have to sit through a 3-hour long movie ever again.
Well, then you keep telling yourself that Gone with the Wind is terrible. Like I want you to do it. You know, what is it? Isn't it next week is going to be everybody's going to watch Sound of Music or something like that? That's one of the things that they watch during Easter or something. Like, what's the old Hollywood movie people
Ten
watch at Easter?
Commandments, girl, for Passover.
That's it.
Yes.
I knew it was one of the old Hollywood movies,
Yes.
right?
So
But
let
like
it be
that,
written,
right?
so let it be done.
But
But
another perfect example. Every year for many, many years, we just
yeah,
watched it.
I mean,
So I mean, it's just I will say the most memorable time that I watched Gone with the Wind is when I went with my awful ex
mhm.
and his spinster aunt to the Carolina. Was it Carolina? What's where the old theater is in
The
Greensboro?
Carolina Theater.
The Carolina Theater, right? And they were back then. They were like having like movie nights,
Yeah.
and going in that old theater with her,
Uh-huh.
watching this film, and her crying and all of those things. Like it was, I'll never, probably until my dying day, I'll
Mhm.
never forget that night
Yeah.
because she was upset. Dear listeners, my ex. I don't think it really matters. My ex's family was obsessed with Gone with the Wind to the point that his middle name was one of the characters from Gone with the Wind. Like not a family name. His middle name was from Gone with the Wind because both his mother and his aunt and his grandmother, that's like their all-time favorite thing. The grandmother had all this Gone with the Wind stuff in her. She had all the commemorative plates. She had all of this stuff, everything.
Not the Franklin Mint curl.
Yes,
Not the
everything
Franklin
in this
Mint.
little case in the corner. Yes, bell. She had a bell with like scarlet on it. Like obsessed with it,
Mhm.
which explained a lot of his behavior later.
Mhm. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
You
Mhm.
got me, girl. You got me. If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Well, dear listeners, I won't be watching the movie. So we're in Julia's imagination now.
You should at least watch the sequel.
There's a sequel.
Yes! There's a sequel that came on CBS. CBS produced it as a TV movie.
Still Gone with the Wind. What?
No, it's like it's
Gone with the Wind still going.
it was a I mean it was a big deal in the 80s when they were going to actually do that. Like it actually I think Timothy Dalton was Rhett and from like James Bond, like Timothy Dalton
I
and
know Timothy Dalton
the
is.
woman was Anne something. She was a British actress, just like the lady that did Scarlett O'Hara.
Uh-huh.
So that was another big thing. Like, oh my gosh, they found somebody that's British, just like Scarlett was. And the movie was terrible, terrible. But I loved it because it was. You thought you imagined this big heavy-handed
Mhm.
girl. Imagine the acting training that all those Murder She Wrote people go through on the CBS lot.
Uh-huh.
Then apply it to Gone with the Wind. There you go.
Scarlett as played by J.B. Fletcher.
Oh, I forgot, right?
Okay.
Dear listeners,
Oh, there's more.
something amazing has happened. So, Amazon Prime, and this is for both listeners of this and our other podcast, Amazon Prime has dropped all 4 Murder She Wrote TV movies this week.
Oh, some of them are very bad. The one that's the past Jessica. Oh
Just letting
God,
you all know, it's
God,
on there.
with Jessica slave owner. Oh God, it is. Oh no. Well, girl, we're in Julia's imagination now,
Hey, Julia, girl,
and
hey.
Julia's Scarlet.
She looks good too.
There's Mary Jo and Carlene and BJ sitting, fanning themselves. Bernice comes in. She's the widow Clifton. She's never married but had 2 children. Julia slides down the banister.
Very Carol Burnett of her.
Uh-huh. Anthony is the waiter.
I love that you call him a
how
waiter.
how does that make you feel that Anthony is the waiter?
I mean, it is historically accurate.
Is it?
I mean, probably the most inaccurate part is how he was dressed.
Is it? Is it, girl? Is it accurate? Is it? Is it?
I think the most inaccurate is you calling him a waiter.
I'm saying that I don't think he would have been allowed inside of the house.
No. In the movie, they were
Okay.
that shade and they were inside the house.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
part was accurate based on the movie.
based on the movie.
Right. Like I said, based on the movie. This is all. Remember, this is not based on reality. It's based on the movie.
Okay. Well, Anthony Bernice flirts with him and basically says, "Hey, meet me out back or wherever." I don't remember where it was. He says no. She calls him Mandango, and then he walks away. And she starts singing "Black Man." Well, girl, Rhett's here, and it's Chris, and everybody's like, "He's gorgeous. He's so gorgeous." Bernice, like, "I've had him." So,
He does look better with a mustache.
uh-huh.
Like it actually makes him look less stupid, kind of.
It does. He does. It does. It does. He asks Mary Jo to dance. I make sure I've got this. Okay. He asks Mary Jo to dance. Julia's annoyed. Anthony walks over and offers her a tart. Julia then cuts in with Mary Jo. And Carlene says, "She's just a devil." Ah! Falls over to BJ's skirt. This is an ongoing thing that Carlene does a faint cry and then eventually gets up and says, "Yeah," and like just deadpans it. So
good.
Dear listeners, this may not be a surprise to you. This is not one of my favorite episodes, but Jan Hooks, A+. Like I will give credit where credit's due. Jan Hooks, A+. Do you disagree?
Oh no, this is the best part.
Yeah.
Her and Bernice's zingers this time are like the highlights of this
Oh
episode.
yeah, it's not the fact they had Shirley Ralph dress up as Scarlet. That is, Linda Blower Thompson, what are you doing? But we'll get to that.
This is in Anthony's memory, so let Anthony have his fantasy.
I was disgusted for her. Anyway. Well, Rhett looks at her and says that she's a perfect peach, and he plums adores her. And he says, "You could be my little woman." And Scarlett goes off at him and walks away. And we're back in real life because they want to put a disco ball into the main room.
Yes. It's actually funny to me because everything that the guys say, I mean, like when she says what she says, like some of them just sound so stupid that you're like looking at that man like, really, dude? Like you're just gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize you let your wife make over the house like Tara, but like, really, the disco ball? That's. He's just like, okay, I love it.
Yeah. He. I think he probably bought the house for his wife and was like, "I don't care."
Yeah, I think he probably just wanted to get rid of everything his ex-wife had done.
Mm-hmm. So Julia said, "We're not doing the job." Mary Jo says, "We are." And they have a little fight on the stairs about how it's her. Julia's name's on the company. Mary Jo's like, "Maybe it should be Shively because I put Sugarbakers had Shively because I put a lot of money into this thing,
She's
and
right.
you forgot about that." And BJ's like, "You know what? I'm going to go on my way to talk to my lawyers, see if I'm liquid. And if so, we're going to, just forget about all this and quit this job anyway." Well, Carlene comes over to assist, and Chris says, "Just say you're sorry to each other." Mary Jo goes sit down and sits beside Bernice and says, "It's nice to know that I have one friend." And Bernice says, "Who?" It really
She
was.
is on it this episode.
She really was.
The timing and everything, perfect.
She really was. Well, girl, now we're in Mary Jo's dream. And girl, it's the war. I don't know which war it is.
It's the bore of you know what.
Yankee aggression. Is that the one we're talking?
It's northern aggression. The Battle of Northern Aggression.
Have you never heard it called Yankee Aggression?
I've always heard it as Northern Aggression.
Oh no, Yankee Aggression's one too.
I mean, that's not how they talk about it in history class. They said Northern Aggression.
Oh, our coach who taught European history called it Yankee Aggression. Yeah.
I love that more than one history teacher too taught it that way. It's like,
So now, hold on. I will say in most of my elementary school and stuff, they did not call it Northern Aggression. That was not something that I heard in school.
right?
Like that was only that one person I'd ever heard.
No,
that.
that's what I mean. Like, but like there were two history teachers, and one of them did call it like he went back and forth. Like he
Who's
never.
the other one?
Maybe because I was in the class, he called it Northern Aggression, but he did not use the Yankee term.
No, are we talking? Okay, I'm confused. You said there were two history teachers that did this.
Yeah, two of the coaches taught history. It wasn't just one coach, but we didn't have the other coach.
What other coach taught history?
What's his name? The one with the wide face? I can't remember his name. I can see him just as clear as day, but he also taught history. There were two history teachers.
So you're talking about the bald football coach?
Oh, we're talking about the full on racist one, yeah. But in my history class, he called it Northern Aggression.
Okay.
But I asked, and the other one said Northern too. So he did change how he talked about it depending on the people that were in the class.
Okay.
That's why I was like, he didn't use the same terminology in yours.
But why was he talking about it in that? Because he taught European. That's very weird.
I can't remember why.
Yeah.
That's the only teacher that I had that I was like, the what?
Yeah, okay.
Because I went home and I was like, what? And like my dad had to tell me. He's like, oh.
I got you now. I got you. I was confused. Okay, I thought you said that throughout school we'd heard that. No. Okay.
No, we'd always heard the way that everybody refers to it.
The Civil War?
Until we got to that class.
And God, now we did hear multiple times that cotton and economics, and there were other drivers for the Civil War. We heard that a lot. Dear listeners, it was slavery.
It was everything but slavery we heard.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Delaware was still a slave state during the Civil War. That's the thing that people don't. There were still two northern states that were slave owning. Yeah.
Nobody likes to talk about that. They skate on by.
Mm-hmm. Can't remember
like,
what the other
one was. We see you
up
there. We see you up there. That pointy hat still got a tip, girl. That pointy hat still got a tip, and we see you up there.
Well, Anthony's here now wearing a Malcolm X hat. I was like, thank God. Thank God. This is getting slightly better. It's getting slightly better.
Anthony was like, I'm not going to do this episode. You think the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to have my own little parts in here.
And that nobody can understand why anybody would want the war. And Anthony's like, why would we want that? Why, indeed, would we want that?
Good heavens.
Well, Mary Jo is now Scarlet.
Yes.
The girls all call Scarlet a whore, and here comes Rhett, and Mary Jo just falls backwards into him, attracted by his gaze. Mary Jo wants to kiss Chris, or Rhett, but he's very, very dumb.
I love that man's his characters have been so synonymous that I cannot look at him and not hear Cuddy from Seinfeld. Like, every time you say Chris, I want to correct you. I'm like, no. That's every time.
Well, girl, it's a little bit later now. Again. Anthony's over it. And now we're going into Anthony's imagination. And now his dear sweet Shirley Ralph is now Scarlet.
Girl, if you don't let this show have its fantasy moment, it is what it is.
I know, but
you are sitting here with 2026 brain trying to analyze 90s stuff. Just stop.
But girl, we can analyze it, analyze nice stuff. And I'm sorry, I understand, Gone with the Wind, one thing. That was 1930s. There was a lot of racism. There were no black people doing anything
You don't think that
in
Cheryl Lee
Hollywood.
Ralph had a good old time doing this scene with Jan Hooks?
I bet she did. But I guarantee you that more aged Shirley Ralph would say abso-fucking-lutely not. I am not going to play
sure.
that.
But she's not the only. That was done multiple times, by the way. There's been a few different times black ladies have done race reversal in those scenes.
Okay. And it's not the race reversal. It's not the race reversal of the scene. It is white woman, 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 tiny little perfect black woman, white woman, white woman. That's the issue. If they had done this whole thing, Shirley Ralph as Scarlet, and done it that way, fine. Absolutely
but they all
fine.
get their own little vignette. They all get a vignette.
Okay.
I mean, technically, we didn't have to include Shirley Ralph in this because she is still technically a guest star on the show.
I know.
Not like a. So the fact that she even got to do this, so that because Jan is the one who ends up winning out in this whole series because she gets the most airtime.
Girl, if they had made it Anthony and drag for the whole thing, even better.
You're so funny.
Like
Anthony and drag as Scarlet.
The entire time for every single one of these. Am I wrong?
There's no way. There's no way that they would do that. A whole episode like there's no way.
He was in 3/4 of an episode as Consuela.
But this is the last episode.
And what is more Sugarbakers than having or bring back Delta Burke?
I mean, that would be a great idea. But Delta Burke.
And make her Scarlet in every single scene.
Delta Burke has a scorched earth policy.
Well, Carlene is Prissy the servant. So somebody's having a baby upstairs, and she hired Prissy because Prissy's, helped give birth to hundreds of babies. And
just so you know, they do this one verbatim. This scene is verbatim how the original scene went.
Okay.
And they both nailed it. Like, literally, Jan Hooks, I cannot tell you until you watch that scene. Perfect. Because that's exactly the cadence, the rhythm of it, all. They nailed it. So I was so proud of her. I was like, wow, you did that. Like, you did that, girl. So
until I watched that scene, dear listeners, where's my camera? There.
Oh boy. Listeners, where's my camera?
We will finally find out in 2072 if I actually agree with that statement or not. I will be 92 years old at that point.
What? Why 2072?
Because this podcast will still be going.
It'll be beamed directly into people's skulls at that point.
We will be AI.
You're welcome, subscribers.
Join our Patreon.
There you go. Have a happy little friend inside your labial vortex.
So, Prissy's helped was invited in, or never invited in to while her mother was giving birth. So Scarlet smacks her. Jan Hooks goes, "Ow!"
It's so cute.
They talk for a minute more, and Scarlett smacks her again, and she goes, "Ow, why'd you do that for?" Just for fun. So I don't think that was part of the original script, though.
No, that part wasn't, but
Okay.
her monologue of like the birth and the babies and all, like that was word for word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exciting. So Kiki's here, girl.
Come on, Kiki.
And she has some purple velvet for the walls.
So gross.
Well, Bernice calls her kinky. Julia calls her cuckoo. Mary Jo calls her cocky. And she's like, well, why can't y'all just call me? It's Kiki. So there's some chairs that are in the wrong space, girl. That's where she's going to put her Nordic track. So Kiki calls for Chris. Chris comes in and calls her khaki, and she's like, "Oh, that's so cute." Mm-hmm. She needs an idea. She needs him to see the swatch and get an idea about it. He's like, "Well, they keep really good time," and they do, dear listeners, they do. And she takes him off to look at the swatches. Do 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 do.
Wow.
Do 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 do. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you find yourself a Miss Georgia Wild?
Well, despite your protestations, Cheryl in that dress was art. Like I thought that woman looked so gorgeous in that black dress.
Not Julia.
No, I thought Cheryl looked gorgeous in that
Okay.
dress.
Okay.
It fit her like perfection.
Okay.
So that's mine.
Did
Yours
you?
is Julia.
I don't know.
Do you even care?
No, I don't. It's probably Anthony in the Malcolm X hat. It's probably the I don't know. This episode is very difficult for me. Because I don't think it's funny. That's the thing, dear listeners. Do I like something? No, I don't think it's funny. There are funny parts. Jan Hooks, fainting all the time. Great. Bernice being a complete nut. Great. Is that it?
Oh my God.
Anthony protesting against all of it during the entire time.
Right.
Great. A white woman shouldn't write this. That's what it is. This a white woman should not write a black person doing any of this.
So should they have just left all the black people out of the show?
No, they should have found a different way to end it. Yeah, like that's easy enough. Just don't do Gone with the Wind. Let it be in the past. They already did that scene about the 4 Southern women sitting on their porch. My Julia, my Mary Jo, my blah 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 blah.
I get that, but that's
Yeah.
like integrated into the culture of the whole show. Like that's a part of this show.
And they've
Like,
addressed it. Let's move on.
it doesn't stop being a part of the show. Like, I mean, technically, okay, I understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
technically, what happens in the episode is a pretty distinct version of what would happen if somebody had to like take down an old historic Southern house. Like,
Okay.
as much as we feel about these women, at the end, just like present day, they are still Southern white women. Like, there's no getting around that.
So I hear you.
Okay.
And I'm not going to argue that. These are 4 women that are supposed to be symbols of the new South,
I
not
don't
the
believe that.
old South. Throughout this entire thing, they've taken on HIV. They've
Sure.
taken on gay rights. They've taken on lesbianism. They've taken on women's rights. They've taken on pornography. They've taken on all this shit. They've had Monette, a hooker who that sex worker, madam, who they have gladly been friends with. These are symbols of the new South, not the old South. And they are regressing in their last episode? No, thank you, ma'am.
But here's my disagreement. I don't think they're regressing because I think for these women, those two worlds run parallel.
Then
Because
why?
we've watched them in our own lives. Our own friends who grew up alongside all of us, and we did not go into like a majority white schools,
Mhm.
right? A lot of them have turned into these women.
No, they've not turned into these women. So you're doing something. You're making a slight change there. They didn't turn into these women.
Okay.
What these women are now, right? They took a different turn before they became these women. They became the women that they're imagining themselves to be in this, not the women that they are. Right? It fucking says in this thing, Julia walked at Selma. Like, I'm sorry.
But that's why I'm telling you the weird parallel. It exists in many women like this in the South.
And I'm telling you,
Exactly.
you're wrong. All right. No, and I don't disagree that it exists in many women in the South, but it doesn't matter if it exists in many women in the South. Linda Bloodworth Thompson could have written it better. She could have figured out a different way to do this.
I mean, but isn't that just go right along with how most of the last couple of seasons have been?
Yes.
So why would you expect any different from the last episode?
Because it's the last fucking episode.
You expect too much.
I mean, and I know
That's why I don't go into this with any expectation because like as much there have been some funny moments, there have been some
dear
kiki
listeners,
moments, but it's been a hot mess express.
Here's the dichotomy you're going to see. Maim, did you enjoy this episode?
It was okay.
No,
It made me giggle. Jan Hooks made me giggle. That's what I'll say.
I did not.
Just
enjoy
like
this
I said
episode.
before we got on microphone, I said, "Oh well, Jan Hooks was it for me." That's the reason for the episode. I didn't say the rest of the episode was good.
No, I did not like this episode. The show is ending on a massive fart. Not as massive a fart as Seinfeld.
No, nothing is that bad.
Like, and dear listeners, as last episodes go, this is mediocre, which is great. Now, dear listeners, this is great for last episode television, right?
Yes.
Like as last episodes go, this is a pinnacle thing. For me to be razzing it this much is a pinnacle. A great development, especially for the time, right? Because last episodes were really bad in the 90s.
They very rarely did a good job.
The fact that I'm actually able to watch it and continue watching it and have willingly watched this episode is saying a lot. So I'll give it that. Last episodes go, it's better than trash.
But part of the problem with but remember, the problem with last episodes in the 90s and the 80s is that it wasn't like it is now where these companies now and these people have an idea. They're like, oh, okay, it's going to go 4 seasons, right? It gives us time to write it or whatever. And then
last episodes are still bad.
I guess I don't watch enough series to know
that.
Yeah.
Oh, they are still pretty damn bad. Like, I think the last one to nail it was Mad Men.
That's unfortunate.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, that's true, because everybody complained about what's it? The dragon one, like how bad that one was.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. I wonder why they're always so bad.
Because you have built up expectations.
Oh.
And like you sometimes it's better, especially for situational comedies. Sometimes it's better just to write a last episode that's just sort of a episode of the show and move on, because and just bring out a cake. Like,
bring out a cake.
Yeah. The best last episode is probably Mary Tyler Moore Show, where she turns off the light at the very end. That gets me every goddamn time. Like that one.
I think
Ooh.
that's why you thought this episode ended like that. You kept saying turns off the light. I was like, why does he keep saying turn off the
I
light?
thought she did at Sugarbakers. It goes upstairs.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
There,
Well,
you have it half right. There is a scene about going upstairs, but
okay. Okay. Well, I will see it next week, dear listeners. We will finish
next week, dear listeners, we are going to be on the last half of this journey that we started a long time ago.
And then the week after that, we will do a recap. I will get with our dear friend and see if they can join us on. And if not, give us a list of best moments and we will talk about those. We'll go over the IMDb best episodes, figure out what our best favorite episode was.
Yeah.
And then we will also announce what's coming next. But that's 2 episodes away.
You gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, you got to have those wheels on fire, girl.
Yes.
Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Well, sweetie, you can find me every Monday hosting karaoke at the Hotel Gathering down in Miami Beach, just off of Lincoln Road. We have a good time. Come on by if you're here for a vacation. We'd love to see you. And anything else you can find at I'mYourAuntieMaim.com. Over to you, Mims.
Well, darling, you can find me on thedivinemissmims.com. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have Patreon?
What?
That's right. If you go to patreon.com/Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. And thank you again, Crystal, for
Thank
that
you,
sweet
Crystal.
note.
That note was really nice for us.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know we have a website?
What?
That's right. You can go to bibsandmaim.com, find out what we're doing. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Oh, God, what am I missing?
Oh my God.
Sorry, I got confused.
You can
Ah!
email
Oh, another
us?
podcast. I
Do we
did
do
say
that?
another podcast. You slay me. That's right.
Yes.
I forgot the other podcast in there. Maim, do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, Maim. I love a good 5-star review. And dear listeners, please like and subscribe. And remember, you can never have enough cats, gloves, and shoes. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
do you have anything else to add?
Bobo.
Then why say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.